Welcome to Spiritual Success, the podcast. I'm your host, Cynthia Stant. As a dedicated student of metaphysics, I have skillfully honed my intuition, mastered the art of meditation, and cultivated a disciplined spiritual practice that has led me to become a multi-seven-figure top sales producer. Today, I work with thousands of business professionals, entrepreneurs, and their teams to up-level their sales game and create magic in their business and life. On this show, you will see that all success truly happens when you authentically align with your intuition. So come, be vulnerable, be open-minded, and allow success to pour through you here on Spiritual Success. Is the power of promotion. Okay, so I'm going to be super clear about this and honest. I remember, I was 23 years old when I had my first son, Derek, and my body changed immediately right away. I was not a fan of taking pictures. I was not a fan of the selfie. My goodness, if you look before, let's say 2018 at my personal profile, you probably saw hardly, maybe one or two selfies ever, because the confidence wasn't there. I felt awkward doing it. Who wants to see that? That's so vain. That's weird. That's tooting my own horn, or you know what I mean? It felt strange to me. But when you have your own business, it changes. Are you tired of seeing my face? Because I'm everywhere. All the stories, all the reels, all the TikToks, all the videos, the YouTube, the podcast. You can't see my face on podcasts, but my face is on the cover of the podcast, right? Your face is everywhere. And for entrepreneurs who are in a phase where they are first starting their company and their business, there's this shift that happens. A lot of times people say, Cynthia, when I'm as confident as you, then I'll do that thing. But I have to remind you, you have to do the thing, and that's how you become confident. It's not the other way around, I assure you. So what is really important to think about is, if you're going to have success in your online business and you are going to, bringing in clients as you're sleeping, which is such a wonderful thing. We had several women join our Spiritual Success experience just this week without any, events promoting it. That's what happens when you stay consistent. You stay consistent and you're all about serving your people. My goodness, the pipeline in sales will come. When people are ready, then they're not. Then they're ready, then they're not. But you're always ready. You're always available. You're always there with open arms, saying yes to your client's success, saying yes to your own success. But the thing is, in order to get to that level, you have to be comfortable with promoting yourself. Well, that can be a little difficult in the beginning. So thing with this is, think about this. When you are the CEO of your company, you are the leader. You're the visionary. You're the shot caller. You're the boss. In order to be a leader, by definition, you have to have followers. The only way to have followers is if you promote yourself. Successful people promote themselves. They are comfortable about talking about what they do, about how they serve, what they offer, and how you can work with them. If I go to your Facebook profile right now, your Instagram profile, wherever it is it set up for success where I can actually see what it is you do? What is it you offer? Are you asking for consultation calls? Are you talking about your next upcoming event? Are you talking about client wins? Are you talking about how people can connect with you? Is it obvious? And are you putting your face out in the world? When you go and meet people, are you talking about what you do? The thing is, if you love what you do, and if what you do really is ethical, obviously, and helps and serves other people, and that's how you get to make a living, you should be comfortable talking about it. But you don't get comfortable just by sitting still. It takes practice. And saying what you do, it comes after doing it over and over again. So again, as we are, still inviting women into the VIP inner circle, this is a different level, right? These are women who are at the 10K months, who are ready to really scale and get to 20 and 30K. But what is interesting about Spiritual Success Experience is that we have multi-7-figure entrepreneurs in there, and we have women who don't have their own businesses at all. They're employees, and that's totally fine, but they are the CEOs of their life. Spiritual Success Experience is about understanding about how to empower yourself, about how to stand in your power, and how to live as the highest version of yourself, your inner feminine beast. How to become a master. No more dabbling, no more trying, but owning and claiming your goals and hitting them every single time. It's really important to make sure that you are up-leveling all areas of success, which is not just business and finance. It's making sure that you are really hitting all of your personal goals. And so the thing is, I want to remind you, it's important to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. The first step into inviting other people in their power is to make sure that you are in your power. It's important to realize that if you're having a business, you don't just walk around with a giant vacuum sucking money out of wallets. That's not how it works. You're not actually attracting money. You're attracting people in their power who are willing to invest money in you. And in order to do that, you have to be in your power. That's the law of attraction. To attract people in their power, you have to be in your power. And that's really important when it comes to spiritual success. And that's what it's about. Just want to remind you of that, because we're always here with open arms and rolling. Now, the other thing that I wanted to say is I'm going to give you a little challenge. So definitely come hang out with me in the masterclass again today. That's happening at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But in addition to that, I want to make sure that you are doing it. Not just acknowledging it, embracing it, but actually seeing it through. Listening to this entire episode, I want to challenge you to go post a selfie of yourself on Facebook, on Instagram, and tag me at Cynthia Stant and said, Cynthia, I heard you loud and clear. I listened to the podcast, and here it is. I am comfortable. I am willing, because that is your biggest superpower, being vulnerable and being willing. So make sure you do that. Tag me in it. And thank you so much for listening. Come and hang out with me live today inside the Spiritual Success Sorority. And again, if you're considering working with us in the Spiritual Success Experience, or even in our VIP Inner Circle, which is currently still taking applications because we're going to be getting started next week live, make sure that you're reaching out to my team either at info@cynthiastant.com. You can send a DM to Karina at Cynthia Team. You can find her inside the Spiritual Success Sorority, the Facebook group, or you can always reach out to me as well. But you can do this. You will do this. Be a leader. Take the step forward. That's how you become confident. Acknowledge it. Embrace it. See it through. Hey, successful soul. Before you head to the next episode of Spiritual Success, be sure to come join me and other like-minded entrepreneurs and business professionals in my Facebook group called Spiritual Success Sorority. Everyone is welcome. And if you're loving the show, you're going to love the group even more. There, I'll be engaging with you weekly in live shows, listening to your input for new weekly topics, and hosting exclusive workshops for members only. So if you're looking to really up-level your financial and personal success, meet me on over in the Spiritual Success Sorority Facebook group. See you on the inside.